And we are back. Season 5 of Power is July 1st. We're all anxious to see what happens. Let's start off before we actually talk about the season. Let's do something I call Dead or Alive.
Okay.
So when I call out a character's name, I want you to go. I'm gonna go around them and say, at the end of season 5, will they be dead or alive? And other Rachel, normal Rachel, is finally here.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, girl.
2 Rachels in the building. But anyways, all right. Tyreek.
Alive.
Alive, yeah.
Dead.
Dead.
Alive.
I
Right.
don't think they're gonna kill a child twice. I think we're gonna want him to die. Like,
Yeah.
no offense, he like a teenager. It's cool. No, it's not cool. But
It's not cool. Come on.
But
We
I'm gonna go
want
with
him
alive
dead.
too.
He's not gonna die.
Dre.
Dead by mid-season, and if not by mid-season, not at all. If that make any sense.
I agree with that. What you got?
Yeah,
Josh?
I agree with that as well. Cause I like either Dre really, if they gonna kill him or they just not, they gonna hold off on it,
Right.
and make him more elusive. It's just one or the other. But it ain't gonna be easy.
I mean, I agree, but I also don't see, like, I guess I would have to just say I agree. Like, if they don't kill him by, like, episode 5, 6, he ain't gonna die.
Right. What you about to say the other way?
I say alive.
Okay. Tony Teresi, Tommy's dad.
Oh.
Big role this season.
Oh.
We ain't talked about him yet, but big role this season.
I'ma still say dead.
Dead.
I think he'll die this season. He gonna be
In
a casualty.
jail?
He'll be a casualty.
Oh, too.
I think he's gonna die.
I think his wife gonna die.
I think he's gonna die so that Tommy can live, in a sense, for like
Okay.
for him to
Take over the family business.
Right.
Proctor.
Ooh, dead.
Proctor's
Ooh,
definitely dead.
He out of there.
Dead.
Yeah, Proctor's dead.
Tommy gonna get him. I feel like
Yeah, I
Tommy
think we all
gonna find
gonna
that laptop.
find
Where is
somehow.
that laptop?
Somehow.
Yeah, we all agree Proctor's dead.
Dead.
And let's see. Let me go one more. Tasha. Oh, who you was about to say? Councilman Tate. I think. You see, it's weird
I
though
don't know
because
him.
it's.
Suicide.
I think we always transition to. Let's get into season 5. I think we always transition to. Okay, we're ready for season 5, but what can happen in season 6 too?
Who is Councilman Tate,
Because-
first of all? Because, like, I just feel like he has this mystery about him.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the last episode, but in the episode to where James got that award, and he was basically saying, like, this dude is our liaison to the streets, or whatever he said. We need to keep him happy. That's shady as hell. So it's like, what you really got going on?
I think again, and that goes to my whole theory of like, okay, so right now,
Okay.
in front of our faces, we know that Dre and the Jimenez people are the I always call them the big bads of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
They're
dead.
the big bads. We don't think Dre's gonna be the big bad for long. He don't even think he's gonna be the big bad for long. So then we transition to the Jimenez and Councilman Tate. Which one are gonna last the next season? Is what I'm thinking.
I mean,
The reason I say that, either they get them both out the way, because I think ultimately, and this is something I want to say for the end, but fuck it, I'm saying now. The end of Power is going to come down to Tommy versus Ghost.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I think the Italians getting involved is going to give Tommy another outlet separate from Ghost
Yeah.
to kind of, rise
Exactly.
up. But I think the end of Power revolves in who wins in Tommy versus Ghost.
And that's all Tommy has really been itching for, is to
Yeah.
really get
Get
that
out of his
top
shadow.
spot
Yeah.
and just run an organization the way he want to run it. He don't want to have to answer to nobody, consult with anybody.
Right.
Like, he wants it to be Tommy.
And I think he tried in season 4, but he messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to learn from those mistakes.
Right. I think in this season, being that he has his family, like he's always had to go back to Ghost to get out of situations. So his family's gonna be able to fix those situations for him now. So he won't need Ghost
Right.
after a
Right.
while. So it's just like
and you were saying the Jimenez and Councilman Tate, but I predict that they're gonna have a war between the Jimenez and Dre with Ghost, Tommy, maybe Kanan, and the Italian. So like
Yeah.
a cartel mob situation.
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's see, I got a
But
list.
I feel like
Go ahead.
that's gonna set up something for season 6.
Because season 6 is already confirmed.
Because Ghost gonna
Right.
be with Tommy with this situation, but then the season after that, I
It's
think
gonna
the
be-
divide gonna come.
Maybe when he finally wants to let it go it's gonna be kind of like the Tasha and Ghost thing. No, bitch, you can't go. No,
Yeah.
we good. What
Right.
you mean?
People
No.
always
But
find
even
another reason
still-
to make Ghost have to stay in the game.
Right.
But
Yeah.
even in season 4, when he had to go meet with the Jimenez, he was out. He was done
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that was why Uriel said he killed Julio, because Ghost was out of the game.
Yeah.
The deal was dead. But then he had to go back and meet with the Jimenez. So
Right.
like you said, it's like every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Chingy.
Right.
Who was Chingy and Tyrese? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's canceled though, so it's just cheeky.
are we still okay? Let's not get to the
He's canceled.
to Motel
Continue.
6 Chingy. All right. But okay, so I got on here a lot of things. Tasha's going through it with this cover up to save Tyreek.
Mm-hmm.
Which we saw that she's gonna get into some try to save Tyreek. I guess because she don't want to lose another one.
Right. That's
so-
what a mother does.
Yeah, I wonder how successful that's gonna be. I was listening to.
I don't see her going to jail.
I was
No, I
listening
think it's gonna
to.
be successful.
I don't know what it was. I think I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and they were just like, Ghost had no remorse for when Poe Rainer died. And I think maybe we might see more in this season,
Yes.
season 5. But it was, I guess, it was like a
I think
a
he
period
was
of
in
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went straight to revenge. Like they
Right.
didn't have the funeral
He
yet.
had to he went through the stages of anger. He's still on mad.
right.
Speaking of the funeral, I
Yeah.
just want somebody to holler in this funeral scene. Just one
No,
time.
right?
I just want
They should let
somebody to
Martinez sing.
holler, and I want them to have like a serious conversation at a repass. That's
should
just
be.
me.
I would be here for a 3LW reunion on Power.
You tried it.
Please.
For what?
You tried it.
Yeah.
First of all, Adrian Balon is married to a disciple. So
Well, that don't
she's
mean
out.
nothing. because
No,
she
I
still be-
can see her on it.
Right, she still be
But
doing
that
that.
other
No,
one,
no.
but that other one, not so much.
Adrian by her
Prometheus,
husband.
Prometheus.
Yeah, her.
All right. Oh, we ran out of time, guys. All right. Oh, goddamn, Keely. But anyway,
Y'all stupid.
Tasha. Okay, so we got the big 3 back this season too. I think that's gonna be interesting dynamic because again, what is Kanan's ulterior motive
Yeah,
in
he
this?
He always
gotta
has-
have
And that's the
something.
thing.
We don't know. We don't know. Like we
Right.
know they tried to kill him, so he has a reason to not like Dre. We know he liked Tyreek. And I also so let me get to all the Kanan real quick. So we also know he has a fascination for Tyreek, not in a creepy way, and we know he wants Dre.
Is
dead.
it not in a creepy way, or is it kind
No,
of
he's trying to replace him.
Somebody,
He is.
my friend said this earlier. How do we know that there was no
Child by.
relation
Absolutely
no,
not.
with
Bye,
Tasha
y'all.
and Kanan?
Absolutely
They
not.
have in one of the preview episodes. I see a clip of her and Kanan staring at each other like in an argument. So I was like, I don't know if this is because she don't trust them or because they
Now,
about
you
to drop a
remember-
bomb.
If you remember back
he would have to be the father of Raina too, because they twins.
They're not twins.
They
They
were
are
twins.
twins.
They are twins.
So
Shit.
Well,
So that'd be.
I always thought Tyreek was older.
No, they're
He
twins.
just seemed like it. Child.
But that would be
Dropping
some
bombs.
serious tea though, because if you remember back to season 1, or it had to be season 1 or 2, I don't really remember. I think it was season 1 when Kanan got out of jail and he was asking Sean about
About her.
Tasha, and
Yeah.
he was like, he had the little eyes like how you was talking
And-
about
That'd be
earlier.
creepy on
And
Tasha's-
too, Tasha
Yeah.
was the one who told Ghost to bust his tail like to make him
And
go
would
to
we
jail
be
in the
surprised
first
if
place.
Tasha was like, okay, I see this young, like
Yup.
the Tasha we know from earlier, like,
Yup,
see this young cat coming up.
I see that Ghost he's smarter about his. I'd rather be right there
Right.
than with somebody that's more reckless.
But
Like
when they was
Kanan.
arguing in the closet, Tasha was like, we wouldn't be having to deal with all of this if you killed him like I told you to.
Right.
So I think the
Yeah.
setup was Ghost's idea because Ghost was
Yeah,
probably in
you
his
right.
That's
feelings
true.
and he didn't want to kill his friend. But Tasha was like, he gotta go.
Child. if
So,
that's-
a couple other things I saw from the trailer. We still see Proctor being shook. How is Tyreek gonna, how are we gonna... He kind of bodied now.
Tyreek
No.
about to turn into Tupac.
Like, who is Tyreek about to be this season?
Really though, Tyreek is definitely about to turn into Tupac
But
from
could you
Juice.
got his
Could-
first body?
Could y'all find it in a sense that, I feel like, hot take, watch, we're going to come back to this, watch me like Tyreek at the end this season. Watch
Y'all
me like
should.
I can see
he
them
probably
spending
gonna
that.
try to
He's
redeem
like,
I don't know
He's still his
because
daddy's son.
I'm gonna say this. I grew up in the suburbs.
Unless he is his
And I
daddy's
grew
son.
up,
Unless
I
he
grew up
ain't his
around.
daddy's
That's true. I grew up around dudes in the suburbs that tried to be a gangster. They was whack as hell. So I don't really find I'm not really fond of kids who grew up and had a nice life. That's like, I'm not really fucking with this. I want to go. I
But
want to go live
Tariq
in the
daddy
hood.
really a gangster though.
I
Regardless of
understand
their
that.
That's
income.
true, too.
But it could be the whole nature versus nurture thing.
Right.
That's
Like,
true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So it don't matter how nice you grow up.
Cause
When that hood shit is just
yeah,
ingrained in
his
you,
whole
like it's just
environment
gonna
is
be
still
there.
fucked up, and
True.
people his
Yeah.
daddy in and out
Like,
of jail.
yeah,
like
he
it's
just going- he
still-
going through
it's still
hood nigga
as
shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
In the
right
suburbs,
now,
in
Yeah.
parties.
yeah,
pretty
right
much.
now he definitely is.
Like
Yeah.
his daddy did move out and had another bitch move
Oh
in
my
with him.
god!
And
A
then
whole
he
bunch
did
of
play
stuff
with her
happened.
gun.
Right.
Like it was
All
like
type of stuff. You
it's
right.
like if you took
he done got some pussy. So this man that got a body, got some pussy. Tyreek,
and she was delivering him
into a
lean.
man.
Right.
a whole
Yeah.
ass man.
See now how we recap it, we like, okay, wait.
And then at the real
And he lost
this
his
nigga
sister.
didn't. This
That
nigga
turned
didn't.
into a savage.
He a harder man. So you know what? We are gonna like
Get
him
off
by the end of
Tyreek
the
dick.
season.
I agree.
You got
we
We
to-
might like Tyreek.
We might like
All right,
Tyreek.
before we get out of here, season 5, we can't wait. I know y'all gotta go. Season 5 hot takes besides the one we just said about or prediction, hot takes prediction about the season besides Tyreek.
Child, skip me. Go.
Tasha's gonna find her independence. I'll say that. She's going to. I really think this season for her is she. Like I really want to see how Tasha develops in season 5. Like out of everybody else, like out of everything we've already talked about, she was on the fast track to like leaving Ghost, going legit. Like I really want to see how this plays out now that it's that her son killed somebody with her gun. Like is she still gonna be on that fast track to independence, or is this gonna kind of set her back because she doesn't really know what life is like outside of that protection, outside of Ghost, outside of Tommy? Like I want to see what that's gonna be like.
To piggyback off of that, Silver gonna get killed because Candace Kemp don't want Tasha to be happy.
I can see that. You got one? I'll say mine.
Mine is Tommy hasn't found out that his priest has gotten killed yet.
Oh, yeah.
So he gonna go on a rampage. Like he gonna be upset about that. And I said this in the video, but he gonna say these lines. If he say this, 50 Cent they owe me money. You gonna fuck up my salvation? He gonna say that. He gonna say that somewhere in it.
I can see that.
Yeah, Drake.
I'm gonna go with this one, y'all.
It's gonna happen.
This is mine. Get the strap.
Goodbye.
Because I think this is the last season we see Kanan on Power.
You think he gonna die?
I think
I don't
if
think he
just from my,
ain't gonna die. He
I don't know. I don't
First of
know.
all,
I think
50 Cent in
I was
real
about to
life
say,
is too. No.
I think, it might again hot take, but I think just from our conversation, where else does 50 have to go after they successfully defeat Drake? Because we know that's going to, like, what's next for him? Because, like, he's just going to turn back against them. So I think it's going to be a side conversation where you like, okay, after we get this done, he got to go. So I think 50 Cent also has other projects in the works too. Like, them other shows he's been developing for a while. It's time for them to come into fruition. I think this might be the last season we see Kanan. And that's just a hot take. If I'm right, shout out to me. If I'm not, fuck it. But again, y'all, we enjoy. Thank you guys for, first of all, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Make sure you check out I Am Enough
Yes.
on Rachel's pages,
Yes.
JK Studios, and check out, get ready for the Power Review episodes and all that other stuff, great stuff they're doing over there. This is the Hot Spot Podcast Special Edition episode of Power, and that is a wrap. Hope y'all enjoyed the first episode. Get in!
Yay!
Yeah, y'all go to the game.